Today's guest has been around since 2003, getting all dolled up and celebrating its sweet 16th plus one. Isuzu Philippines shows its appreciation by updating their workhorse. Known to be tough enough for anything, Isuzu Philippines figures a little style never hurt anyone. From 2019 into 2020, the D-max LSA 4x4. Now, while we haven't actually begun the review just yet, I have to mention that on AutoDeal.com.ph there are over a dozen promos available for this LSA. Some of them include discounts of up to 200,000 Philippine pesos. That's nuts! But I'm getting ahead of myself. On to the review. Up front, you've got updated styling and tremendous air intakes found here and here on an all-gray LSA theme. You've also got projector headlamps with DRLs and fog lamps found down below as your standard eyes. Now, underneath, you've got a blue-powered diesel that produces a reliable 177 horses and 380 Newton-meters of torque. Now, I use the word reliable simply because the engine block of this LSA is the same as Isuzu's light trucks. And if you've seen any of those guys on the road, well, their bodies can look like they went through 15 rounds of Manny Pacquiao and Mike Tyson at the same time, but their engines, well, they don't stop. They just keep going. It's amazing. Now, our demo unit today is a 6-speed manual transmission, but it does come with a 6-speed automatic transmission for less than 100,000 pesos more. The roof rails on top give it a bit of sportiness, so does too the bed rails found at the back. The step boards down below are a nice garnish, which don't diminish from the 235 millimeters of ground clearance. So you've got repeaters on the side mirrors, drum brakes at the rear, ventilated discs at the front, and all around you're looking at 255/60s on 18s. So you open her up and you've got a bed that is 58.5 inches long, 60 inches wide, and a hair over 18 inches deep. Now, had this pickup been at the pickup truck comparo that we did last year, as I mentioned, it would have neared the top of the list for maximum allowed payload because this thing can carry over 1,000 kilos. Oh, that's robust. The rear seats. Let's be honest, it's a pickup truck. It's a bench, so there's probably more comfortable 6 and 7 seats inside an SUV. But that being said, there is a center armrest, a charging point, 2 cup holders here and 2 more on the doors, plus a cute little hook that can hold up to 4 kilograms. It's like Olaf's nose before it got bigger. It's so cute. So all of that really, it's gotta be something. Fitted with leather all around with a dark theme, it is similar, if not identical, to the previous variants. You've got analog gauges, you've got buttons on your steering, an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system that doubles as your reverse camera. You got Iron Man's chest piece as your air controls, your 4-wheel drive selector here, and what some people in the office refer to as an anti-millennial theft device. Hey man, those are their words, not mine. Kinda mean. Funny, but yeah, kinda mean. Also, if the bed isn't enough space for you, check this out. Not just the 2, or rather the 4 that are found in the back, you've got not 6, not 8, but 10 drink holders in this thing. 10. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's one more drink holder than all the planets in our solar system combined. And please, don't get me started. Pluto is a planet. To me, it never left. So we're not even going to talk about that. No. Tech on the D-max LSA include dual-side airbags, ABS with EBD and brake assist, traction control, electronic stability control, hill start assist, hill descent control, a reverse camera with parking sensors, and ISOFIX temperature. The steering is a little bit heavy, and at the same time it can be numb on the road, which is kind of weird. The suspension, well, it's typical of that of a pickup. It can be harsh. Power delivery, it's more like a slope really. It's a slow climb. Fuel economy, in Metro Manila, in traffic as dense as Leche Flan, you get about 8.8 kilometers per liter, and on the highway, 16.5. Really, the only saving grace is the fact that transmission and the clutch are an absolute breeze to use, wherein your left leg will not feel like it's been running a marathon the entire day. So I do have complaints about the car, but yet when I say this, I'm still smiling, and I love it. And I'll tell you why. If any, and I mean any of the pickups at our pickup truck comparo were to have rolled over, we would have stopped filming because I would have freaked out and said, oh my goodness, we just hurt the pretty. Stop filming, we're going home. This thing, man, this thing feels like it wants to get hurt. It wants to roll over. Not that it's because the suspension is bad, no, but it wants to play dirty. It wants to work hard. It wants to always be used, abused, and misused in a nice way, I guess. It doesn't want to make an appointment at Elizabeth Arden and call it an afternoon. No, this thing wants to get its nails dirty. And for that simple fact, I love it. I absolutely love how this thing is, well, in Filipino terms, it's pangharabas. And I love it! This manual transmission D-max LSA 4x4 is available at 1,630,000 Philippine pesos. Another 70,000 Philippine pesos for the automatic transmission. Now, as you may have guessed, it probably wouldn't have won or even gone near the top of our pickup truck comparo. But here's the thing. With a track record of over 17 years and 46,000 units sold, they have got to be doing something right. It's to all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun Big Mac. The reason why I know this is because, well, when we were younger, that commercial just played on and on and on and on and on until we got so sick of it. But luckily, we didn't get sick of it enough that we gave up on McDonald's, so we actually still love McDonald's.